Jermall still seems a little cloudy due to the things he's been suffering outside of the ring, but he does seem to be coming around and he is, saying all the right things. Now, in a perfect world, after this weekend, we will be getting an announcement of Caleb Plant versus Jermall Charlo. But this is boxing. Nothing is guaranteed. They must both get past these opponents. Now, Caleb Plant's opponent is a slugger, Jose Resendez. 15 wins, with 11 of those wins coming by knockout. He does have 2 losses, and one of those losses he was stopped. That was back in September of 23, but he has since bounced back from that by scoring a KO victory his very next fight. So he will be entering this fight versus Caleb Plant coming off of a KO victory, so he should have some confidence on his side. Now, on his resume, the most notable name is Swift Jared Hurd, the former unified 154 champion. He got a stoppage over Jared Hurd in the 10th round. Now, Jose Resendez is not a gimme fight for Caleb Plant, in my opinion. Some may feel it is. Jose Resendez is a slugger, and at very least, he has a puncher's chance. Caleb Plant better be on his game. Now, with all that being said, I do have Caleb Plant winning the fight. Jermall Charlo's opponent, Thomas LeMay, he is 39 wins, 18 of those by knockout, and he has 5 losses. Now, out of those 5 losses, he was stopped 3 times. He was stopped by Antoine Douglas in the 6th round. He was stopped by Arislan Delore in the 1st round. And he was stopped by Jorge Cota in the 5th round. Now, out of Thomas LeMay's 3 stoppage losses, the one that stood out to me was the stoppage loss to Jorge Cota. The reason being is that Thomas LeMay's opponent this weekend, Jermall Charlo, he also faced Jorge Cota, and he destroyed him in 3 rounds. That's not a good look for Thomas LeMay. But on the bright side for Thomas LeMay, my man is coming into this fight this weekend on a 9-fight win streak. And 6 of those wins are by KO. Now, he's definitely coming into this fight with some momentum. And my man has probably got a chip on his shoulder from all these people, including myself, that are counting him out. And also, Jermall Charlo is still kind of overcoming these very tough mental struggles. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's the split between him and this lady. But you can see it in Jermall's face that shit had gotten the best of him. That can be tough, man. And I went through reading a lot of comments, and people are really rooting for Jermall, and it seems really genuine, man. Jermall definitely has the public on his side. Man, I hope things work out for Jermall Charlo, man. Not just in the ring, but in life in general, man. Because they say boxing is like more mental than physical, man. I like how Jermall is sounding, though, man. I like how he's talking, man. I just hope that it translates to his performance, man, on fight night. Guys, make sure y'all set some alarms and do something so y'all don't miss this banger this weekend, man. We all saw Caleb Plant's last performance, man. That was a hell of a performance. Very exciting. Jermall Charlo, he's always exciting. He's been out of the ring for a while, man. So, everybody's scratching their head and excited to see, how this will unfold. Especially being that this is supposed to be a prelude to Charlo versus Plant, which would be a motherfucking banger. Be a banger. I'm definitely gonna say a prayer for Jermall Charlo, man. He seems like a real cool guy, and mental stuff can attack any of us, man. Nobody's safe from the struggles of life. So, I wouldn't dare make fun of that dude. I want to see that dude back on solid ground, man. I know how this could be, and y'all probably know too, man. But it's your man Jay Squiz, Triangle Theories with Jay Squiz. Y'all be blessed. It's the weekend. Y'all have some safe fun. Enjoy your family, man. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.